This is lifted into the air out towards center field. Manning has a read on it. He's got it one away. Kobe Hu stands in again here with 2 home runs already to his name in this one.
And you know what, Matt? He's just made it look so easy out there. I think they've got to change their approach right here. Use some caution or something.
High and deep to right center field. Decker racing back. Gone! Solo shot to right center. His 3rd home run of the ball game, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Boy, have a night. His 3rd home run of the ball game. I mean, he's absolutely...
Pedro Cedeno struggling so far in this one. He'll look to erase his 0 for 4 ball game with a base hit right here.
Oh, man, it's never fun to go over, but let's see if he can find a way to climb out of it.
Hu waits on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. A handful of fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys. But what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware? He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, really a game to remember for that man right there. He winds up finishing with 3 home runs. But what surprised me was, after a while, why even pitch to him?
So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com. It's a win for Chattanooga. They come out on top 11-4. Good night, everybody.
4 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 12 men on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 1 minute. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Welcome back to the Minor League Pregame Show. I'm Matt Vasgersian, bringing you closer to Southern League play as we take a look at tonight's Bowman Prospect Spotlight. Kobe Hu is in that spotlight as he enters this game riding a 10-game hitting streak. Steve, what do you think about his chances of extending it in this game?
Well, Matt, we all know that these streaks are always tough to keep going, especially when people start to catch on that they're actually happening. Plus, the pressure just keeps rising the longer they get. Now, this isn't really that long a streak by any means, so I doubt that he's feeling any pressure yet. I think he's just really having fun with it. But if he continues to stick to that same approach he's had over the last 10, I think he's got a good shot to keep it going for a little while longer. And, you know, it always helps if you get that hit out of the way in your very first at-bat. So we'll see if he can get that done in this one.
Okay, we're looking forward to this one. Lineups and first pitch on the show coming up next. MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour around the minor leagues. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Montgomery Biscuits. Javier Piedra will get his first shot here. Couple of hits in 4 trips last night.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
0-1 count and the pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Hu sprinting after it. He makes the play. A fine running catch. Kobe Hu digs in as one of the more dangerous hitters in baseball right now as he's got a 10-game hitting streak to his credit.
Center fielder, Kobe Hu.
And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line. Piedra on the move. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. A windup and the 0-1. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. A solo shot here to left. Number 35 now on the season. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0. Kobe Hu is set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
Center fielder, Kobe Hu.
Out in front of it, strike one. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Decker has a play, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Javier Hiedra will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. Hit in the air. Who is after it? And he's got it. A great play for out number 2.
Now batting,
making a bid for a base hit. This is a tough play for a center fielder because that first step is usually back, but he's charging hard and he lays out to pull it in.
Kobe Hu will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Windup and the 0-2 pitch. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Here it comes on 0-2. Swing and a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry, and this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. Here's the 0-2. This is well struck, high and deep toward the left field corner. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. Hit pretty well out to deep left field. Hiedra racing back, and just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. One hit in the inning, but no one left. We're through 6 full. The Lookouts lead it 2-1. Kobe Hu strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit sharply toward the right side. But this is taken in as a perfect metaphor to end this one, as that ball was hit hard, but the ball game is over.
And you know what? I don't care who you're playing. You know, it's never easy to go out on the road and win any game. So that was a great effort by them in every phase of the game.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. And, boys, probably a handful of deserving candidates for our top player of the game award. But what do you say we go ahead and give it to the man who shut the door out of the pen?
Yeah, it's nice to have someone like this that you can call on to finish things out for you. And he came on to slam the door shut.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. Biscuits win. They come out on top 3-2. Good night, everybody.
Here now is our final line score. First for the victorious Montgomery Biscuit.
Now from your exclusive home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show is on the air. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Chattanooga Lookouts and the Mobile Bay Bears. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Eric, who stands out to you? Kobe Hu will get his first opportunity now, and as you can see, he begins play with 35 home runs for the season. That's in there, base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with two away, they didn't like their chances there.
Boy, when you stroll to the plate with an 11-game hitting streak and then you bang out another base hit and take it to 12, you got a little swagger about you.
Coming to the plate now, Kenny Dean, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take.
Here it comes. Runners on the move for second. Now this is popped meekly in the air. Playable on the infield. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Lookouts lead it 1-0. Kobe Hu stands in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third.
And you know, some guys just get better with runners in scoring position and 2 outs. This is a big at-bat for him right here, even though it's still early.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Here's a swing, and oh man, way out of here. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Number 36 on the year for him as they move on top 4-0.
Well, normally when you hear guys talking about pitches that hang, they're talking about the curveball, maybe a slider. But this is a cut fastball. It just hangs. You see it there. Just right out over the heart of the plate, and he doesn't miss.
Barney Pyle will try it again. He flied out to start the home first. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Coming on, but he won't get there. It falls in. Around third and being waved on home. And a relay home is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down.
On the money.
Yeah, now in hindsight, you could have had runners at second and third with one out, but they roll the dice. They're trying to pick up that run from first, and it winds up not working out for them.
Kobe Hu strides forward to bat again, coming off a home run that plated 3 scores in his last appearance.
Yeah, he absolutely crushed it earlier, so let's see if he can get into another one in this at-bat.
Into the seats, 0-1. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Ellis ranging back to the track, to the wall. Gone! Two-run shot to straightaway center. His second home run of the game, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Man, goodness. This is just the second pitch that's coming on, and I guarantee it.
Kobe Hu will get a shot here in a bases-loaded situation, and you'd have to say they've got the right man for the job up here.
Yeah, team leader in RBIs. He's got a shot to push that lead out even further if he could come through here.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Calling for it, Ellis makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly.
Third baseman,
and with
16.
one out and the bases loaded,
Sergio Fabregas will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
Striding into the box, Barney Pyle, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. The 0-1 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Kepler will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. Kobe Hu will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so with the same pitcher still out there. Seems he's earned himself another inning.
I think that's a definite vote of confidence. But he's done a nice job since coming in, so you might as well ride that hot hand.
Into the windup and the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Arellano moves over. Makes the play, 1 away. Well, the bats were certainly working in this one, but out of everybody, I'd say this man most deserves to be our top player of the game.
Yeah, well, he really drove the ball well in this one. Winds up finishing with 6 RBIs.